All right, love you. Bye. Hi, guys. Oh, wait, I don't have my headphones. I don't have my headphones. Hi, who's on? Wow, a lot of people. Hey, hi. Hey, I'm A. Marie. How are you? Let me plug it up. Let me plug it up. Let me get it going. Hey, CJ. How are you? How you doing, darling? Thank you for joining. So glad to see you. Hi, Tara. I'm just in here talking. Good. Yay, I'm good, CJ. Thanks so much. How are you, darling? Oh, you said good already. Never mind that. Never mind that. Thank you for joining. Okay, A. Marie, sorry you're going through it. Hi, Tara. Hey, girl. How you doing? Who else I got out there in reading land? Land. Monique, I was thinking about you today. How you doing? I'm gonna put the other one in. Why? I don't know, because I'm not listening to you guys. I'm listening to nothing. That's good, Tara. I'm glad you're fine. Hi, guys. Hi, good, 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 good. Well, thank you for joining me yet again. First things first, I may take next week off. Okay. So if you guys don't see a notification request in your on your subscriptions page for next week, if you don't see it by Thursday, it's because I've taken or am taking that day off. Okay. Um, so any of you guys who what? What's on my Lord? It's like, oh my Lord, Jesus. No, girl. I'm just taking a break. That's all. Everything's good. Family's good. Life is good. Anybody who is interested in purchasing a question, donating for a question, please go ahead and make your donations now. I am at $ AlexAngel01, and I'm here until 9 p.m. to ask, well, not ask y'all questions. I'm going to answer your questions. Um, okay, Monique, I see that. It's one of them nights, girl. And we're in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. And this Mercury retrograde is going to be a doozy. So y'all strap up and enjoy the ride. All right. Um, Before you guys start to make any of your payments, for those of you guys who are developing your psychic abilities or are curious about developing your psychic abilities, who have questions, you ask those questions, but I won't answer, of course, psychic questions about personal situations. So if you have questions related to developing your psychic abilities, please by all means ask those. If you have any questions for me personally, for some reason, whatever, right? Please go ahead and ask those. Again, in lieu of, those of you who are wanting questions answered before we start with those. Okay. So what y'all doing? Is Mercury kicking anybody else's ass? Come on, join me in the pew. Come on, so Mercury got to be doing it to somebody else too. Yeah, A. Marie, you're ruled by Mercury, so I know Mercury has you in a chokehold. Yes, CJ. Yes. Um. Okay, somebody's payment just came through. Look, I got it open on this phone, but I want to open it on this phone. Yes, Tara. Yes, thank you, honey. What do we do? What are we doing? What are we asking about? Surgery is going to be fine, girl. I don't know. I can't see it yet. Did you reschedule it, Tara? I feel like y'all might have rescheduled it, or again, you may reschedule it. Where'd you go? Okay, there you go. That's YouTube telling me I'm live. Thank you for the notification. Hey, Jazz. How are you, darling? I was thinking about you yesterday, too. I almost called you. Okay, so Tara, anytime you're ready, it's on hold on my end. Okay, cool. Good, Jasmine. I'm glad you're doing good. I hope you're still in that beautiful energy. Because as we were just talking, Mercury is kicking us in the pie holes. All right, Tara, any questions you have, my dear, may go ahead and ask your questions. Let me make sure I press the button so nobody interrupts us while we're here together on this very glorious Thursday. Whew, I don't really feel like reading the cards tonight. I brought them over here. I brought two different sets because I started my readings for next week. I started those tonight, but I don't really feel like reading cards tonight. So we're going to go off the dome only. Tara, I'm waiting for your questions. Just waving like the little kids. Hi. Or any psychic questions, developing any kind of psychic abilities. You've had strange occurrences, you don't know what they are. You have questions related to those. Oh, I have a question, and I saw your payment, Jazz. So absolutely, anytime you're ready. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this over, or we're gonna flip this back. And I'm just waiting on Jasmine and or Tara. Y'all are so funny because CJ, not yet. Let me see. Not yet, CJ. I don't know if the internet is crawling on your side or my side, but I don't see it as of yet. It's $ AlexAngel01, and I'm on CashApp. I'm refreshing. I'm refreshing. I'm refreshing. As soon as I see it, CJ, I'll let you know. Let's do one freestyle, says Tara. Oh, right, Tara. I feel like for some reason the retrograde is blocking my solar plexus, but I know I'm still connected, but it's just like, it's almost like having a full tank of gas, but your car is in park. You know what I mean? So it's almost like I can do it, I can go anywhere, but my vehicle is not where it should be. All right, so Tara, you're one freestyle. And CJ, I just refreshed and nothing. Are you a little bored, Tara? I feel like you have so much going on that you're actually bored. And the boredom kind of feels like because it's the same old, same old. That's awesome, Jasmine. Tara, can I get confirmation on that? You have so much to do. I feel like you do have something big that's coming up. This is going to sound weird, but it sounds like some sort of sporting event. Don't know if you guys are going to a basketball game, a football game, even though some of the sports are not allowing fans. But I feel like there's a big event that's coming up that you're looking forward to. And A. Marie, I saw your one payment. I'm waiting for confirmation from Tara. I'm waiting for confirmation from Tara. Don't know. Okay. But is there boredom? Can you confirm that? Like, can you hear me? There's a lot of activity. Tara, do me a favor and take a deep breath. I never have to ask you to take a deep breath. Are you talking to somebody else? Are you on the phone? I feel like you might get a call soon because I just see you with the phone held up to your mouth. That's not the type of information that she wants to know, guys. Well, where is she going? Are you traveling soon? Um, that's the problem they're saying is that she it's almost like you want to go down in this particular she's wanting things to progress in her life, especially related to her career, right? It kind of feels like there are other things going on outside and around the career, which absolutely makes sense to me because it's like everything else is going on, but the career seems to be at a halt, which is why I kind of said to you, it kind of feels like you're bored in one area. And that boredom could also mean that you're tired of waiting around for this career bullshit to happen and take place. I need confirmation from you, Tara. Okay. Angels are saying This is going to sound weird, Tara, because I do kind of feel like you're going to have to kind of quote unquote neglect your career momentarily. And what that means is that if you have energy and excitement going on around you that has nothing to do with career, angels are saying dive in head first in those other areas and just kick your career to the side right now. And the reason being is because your career and its movement, it's kind of stalled right now. So instead of you kind of being stalled out with it, kick that shit to the side and go and do you and be happy. Okay? Hey, Lee, how you doing, mama? CJ still haven't seen a payment? Okay. There we go. I see it. I see it. Cynthia. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Cynthia, whenever you're ready, please go ahead and ask your questions. A Marie, I did see yours. So I will answer yours next. That's good. I'm doing. That's so funny to me because it's like, I'm doing. That's basically throwing the middle finger up, like, whatever. I love it. Okay, A. Marie's questions. So, my mentor is leaving his position. Will I still get hired? No. Mm-mm. That's not the position for you. That position sucks, by the way. What's crazy is that they're showing me it's almost like he has a wide area of responsibilities. And I don't know what this is, but it's like the closing up of stuff up at the top. So that could also mean that they could be ready to phase his position out or do away with his position eventually. That's number one. Or number two, if you take that position, there won't be any movement or room for you to move into other areas of your job and career. Okay, so that is Anna. And we had one for Tara. All right, who's next? We're rocking and rolling. I'm okay. Okay. Hey, Naj. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Diani. Hi, Bubba. How you doing? Look at CJ. Like, hey, Naj. I love that you guys speak to each other. I think that's so freaking awesome. Hey, Renee. Hey, Jim. Thanks so much for joining. Look at everybody. Look, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for y'all to finish talking to each other. So Jazz, did I see a question from you? Let me go, because I don't want nobody yelling at me while y'all saying hello to each other. It's still the same answer. It's still the same answer. A Marie. You said, so my mentor is leaving his position. Will I still get hired? It's the same answer, whether it's his position or not. Whatever the position is, there's a bottleneck up top. So I kind of feel like you're gonna cap. You're not gonna have a lot of growth opportunity if you do take that position. That's just what I'm getting. Okay, so I have other people who have paid for readings. I see everybody saying hi, but I don't see any questions. Alex, do you have any messages from my Baba? Dad. Okay. What have you been up to? CJ, this is for you, darling. I don't know where I can't see you. Did you do something differently, CJ, with your appearance? Did you move away, move out of town? Dad, are you not looking in the right lens? Your dad, for some reason, did he get lost a lot or did you guys have to clarify? Because he's like, where are you? I can't see you. It's hard for you to find. Show yourselves to me. Does that sound like your dad, CJ? All right, A Marie, I'm in another one, so I'll get to that one when we're done with CJ. Thank you. Was that no, CJ, for him getting lost or you guys having to clarify for him? Did you guys always have to clarify for him? or lead him places like, Dad, go over here, or Dad, he left me at 17. So do you remember? Y- for some reason, I'm showing his. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Your appearance, talk to me. I feel like your appearance has changed from 17 until now, right? I don't know if you do me a favor, CJ. Okay, do me a favor and take a deep breath because I'm seeing a lot of no's, and I'm like, okay, angels are saying she's having difficulty tuning in. Okay, that makes sense to me. As in, you may be looking for me to give you literal information, but anytime spirit comes through me, it's coming through in like blotches of packaged information and symbolic information. So if you're looking for specific, hey, he used to tickle my feet before I went to bed, it's possible for that information to come through, but I need you to just adjust your lens a little bit and open up to all messages because it kind of feels like your view is narrow. Okay. CJ, can you confirm that? Angels are saying he's saying he wants to see you. He wants to say that he misses you. Lee, I see your two payments. You don't remember him, or you have very specific memories of him, but I kind of feel like they're not a lot. What I'm also getting to is almost like your dad. Did he work a lot, and was he away from the house? Yes, for you, CJ. Okay, thanks, Jim. Okay, yeah, that's why. By the way, angels are saying he misses you. Because I kind of feel like that's why he says, "Oh, I can't see you. Where did you go? Where are you at?" Right? Because I kind of feel like maybe in life you guys didn't maybe spend a lot of time together, built maybe a bond or familiarity. I do kind of feel like when you were younger, you were daddy's girl. I could always see you on his lap. Um, he used to play with you a lot, but then for some reason it just kind of felt like there's this distance. I don't know if he was a service member or something like that, an offshoresman or something like that, but I just keep seeing a lot of distance between him and his home, which is where you were. What I'm also getting to is that your mom didn't kind of fill in the gap, as in talk to you about your dad and kind of keep your dad's presence around you. Can you confirm that, CJ? Waiting for CJ's confirmation. Okay, cool. Are there any specific why did you leave me? Do you have any was that your question to him? Why did you leave me? Can you confirm that? Why did he go? I wanted to know why he passed away or why did he leave so soon? I feel like that's on, a question again that you may have. Can you confirm that? Wow. Ooh, that's for you, CJ. I just miss him and I can't seem to get him to come to me. It's the same thing. All right. Angels are saying you're using your emotions more than your spirituality and your energy, by the way. Angels are saying she's not going to know what that means. It almost even feels like there are times when she's in straight ritual, maybe even putting herself in a trance, but still nothing. Can you confirm that, CJ? Yeah, you're holding on to too much physical stuff. It's almost like if you were swimming in the ocean, you just have to kind of let go. I have work to do, yeah. And that is weird because I was just gonna say if you're swimming in the ocean, a lot of people don't think or believe this, but you could just kind of let go and the body is naturally going to float. Okay. The body doesn't even have to have air inside of it. It's going to naturally float. That's why people find people who are dead who are floating in the ocean, right? But in our minds, we think, okay, I'm going to sink, I'm going to sink, I'm going to sink. Well, it's that stuff in your mind that's causing you to stink and keep the distance between you and your dad. So that's kind of why you can't necessarily connect with him, because your humanness, your weight is holding you down and kind of weighing you down. He's telling me to tell you that he definitely loves you and he misses you too, which again is why at the beginning he says, "Where are you? I can't see you." Right? That was his message in saying to you, "You're trying, but you're still not here." He knows that you're there, and to an extent, he knows that you're trying. Not only that, but you do have to elevate and raise your vibrational frequency in order to communicate with God, angels, universe on their particular level. Just like Psalm number 8 says, they lower theirs, we have to raise ours. We meet basically in the middle. Okay. So the work that you have to do, I kind of feel that because angels showed me that ocean and suspension and ocean right off the bat, and I just said it, you have to work on your fear. It's almost like you want to experience it, but you're too afraid. Okay. So that is for CJ. And I'm going to scroll back up because I know I had a bunch of questions with some people asking some questions. And guys, I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better. Um, okay. So we're going to move over to. Okay. A. Marie says she wants a freestyle. A. Marie, freestyle. This is weird because they're telling me you're listening to the voices in your head, but the voices in your head are you. It's that you're looking for a garage. Sorry, you're going to the Mercury. You're going to the garage thinking that you're looking for your car, but you're really at work, right? As in, you're not in alignment, right? It's almost like you think you're in this space and place, and you think you're, kind of getting information and getting messages, but the in all actuality, it's almost like you're in a completely different space and place. So this, whatever it is that's around you, is not necessarily coming to you. Angels are saying to me, there are times I kind of feel like when you spend too much time, definitely in your head, definitely in mental suspended animation, right? This mental suspension, where again you think that because you're in this mental suspension that you'll be able, especially connect to loved ones, but it kind of feels like it's all mental, believe it or not. They're saying she may not necessarily know what it is that you're talking about, and I know she doesn't know what I'm talking about because she's trying to process it mentally. You know what I mean? She tries to understand. She needs to connect the dots. She needs a diagram sometimes. And it's okay because that's based on her understanding. However, people need to realize and understand that when you guys communicate with us, it's just like a cloud over Alex's head, right? It's Alex pulling the information out of the cloud and then being able to interpret it to you all, right? But she's been in this cloud for so long and she knows how to use this cloud that she can easily grasp and, kind of grab the information. But that's also too because she's very disciplined and we've been working with her for so long. You know what I mean? So, A. Marie, back to your freestyle, it's almost like maybe you haven't necessarily developed that cloud that angels are talking about. And if the cloud is over you, as it is with most of us, your connection to it, your language, your signaling to it is perhaps what's broken down or not necessarily built up as it's supposed to be. So that's your freestyle, Anna. Okay, guys, I'm going back and I'm scrolling up. I felt like my eyes were closed since forever. Okay, anybody else who has a question? Jem wants a freestyle. You contemplated quitting the job and prayed for clarity, but when I went to send the email, I was led to say I'll be out until Monday. Okay. I don't see a question, by the way. But let me get to Jem. Jem asked for a freestyle. Mm, mm, Mm. Are you Mercurians horny? This goes for Virgos and Geminis. Are, oh boy, I feel like them loins. Them loins is on fire. I don't know, Gem. Like I just saw sexual energy, sexual attraction. So for Gem, what do we have for Gem, guys? Mm. Oh, second guessing. Yeah, you're second guessing again. Because I kind of feel this is weird and crazy, Gem, because I kind of feel like you are on your path and you're still questioning, am I on the right path? Can I get confirmation on that one? Guys, when I ask for confirmation, that opens the energy more information downloads. I feel like you like the flow, you like where you're going, you like that things are opening up. I also hear just a hint of complaining, like, well, it took you long enough. Shit, I've been here all the time. It's like, we should have been doing this two years and 4 Thursdays ago, right? Um, I'm being told to tell you, Jem, to be careful about something that may sway you off of your path. This feels energetically, it doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like it's negative manipulation. It's almost like you getting distracted and veering off course. It's almost like you're on course, you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, you're paying attention, you're listening to the signs, you're connected, you're connected, you're connected. And then all of a sudden it's like, ooh, a flower, right? When you say like a person, again, I don't mean like a physical person is trying to knock you off your path. I'm saying that you could be on your path and then look up and see this person and be like, oh, hey, let me go talk to them. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. So keep your eyes on the prize, keep your feet on the ground, stay on your path. Here's a hint for you, the way, if this person is meant for you, right, meant for you, they'll actually be on your path versus being off your path. Okay. Always remember, guys, it is a test. It's a catch. It's a test. Okay. Because we're saying to you, oh, you complained to us for so long about your path and why it took us so long. Well, it's not that we took so long, it's because you kept going off the path. You see what I mean? Negative energy, call it what you want, temptation, call it whatever you want, right? It keeps showing you those obstacles and those things that are not on your path. So if in the past you succumb to that and you actually veered off, that's not us, right? Because at the end of the day, you have the free will. Okay. And always remember something, because I feel like that's a jewel for you, gem, haha, right? If it's meant to be, it'll be on your path. Anything that's meant to be, excuse me, anything that is not meant to be is going to cause you to veer off and create a distraction and pull you off your path. And again, I need to say it's not controlled, it's not manipulation, it's just an everyday distraction. So it's not necessarily in that person's hands or the reason, them that's causing you to be distracted. It's you who's allowing yourself to be distracted. Okay, I think that means met someone recently. Nice. You can do whatever you want with them, but keep your feet on the ground. Okay? Do not let them pull you off your path. Okay? So that's one for Gem. Who else? Jasmine, do you have a follow-up? Anybody else who's paid for a reading, by all means, please go ahead and ask your question. Hi. Holly Yanni, thanks so much. I want a freestyle for one and the other if you have any messages from my ancestors. Thank you, Lee. Okay. Yay. Okay, so Holly Yanni, I love that name. Okay, so Holly Yanni, first one is a freestyle. Well, she's very interested in what you have to say. Um, I don't know if your mother or they're talking about your mother, but they're talking about your energy as very nurturing and warm and comforting, and people kind of gravitate towards you. I also kind of feel like you're very sensitive. Okay, Yanni Holly. Holly Yanni, look at Mercury. I'm dyslexic, y'all know that. Holly, this is interactive. So as I talk about you and as you get confirmation, I just need confirmation back from you and saying, yeah, that's true. La, la, la. Oh, it's Diani. Okay, cool. Thanks, Diani, for the clarifications. Clarification. Okay. So, can you confirm that? You know, you're very sensitive, you're very warm, but I also kind of feel like as a part of that sensitivity is a certain level of weeping, is a certain level of sadness, is a certain level of sorrow. As in, how come things don't happen for me? Or I'm a good person, I need this, and this should happen for me. So it kind of feels like inner child work needs to go on with you. Um, Inner child work needs, angels are saying she needs the ultimate comfort. Um, Angels are saying she needs the ultimate comfort. And this is going to sound stupid, Diani. It's almost even like comforter, stuffed animal, a nice throw, a nice blanket. It's almost like you're wanting a blankie, right? You're wanting something that's soft and that's going to be around you and that's going to keep you warm at night and it's going to tell you he loves you. And you know what I mean? I'm sorry, but I have to do this because it's a message that just came through. Angels are saying that's a bit unrealistic, right? Because what we just described to an extent may not come in a masculine form. Okay. That level of sensitivity, I'm going to say this and I apologize, but it's what's coming to me. But it's almost like, are you wanting a cat or are you wanting a man or a mate? Let's just say a mate, right? So I kind of feel like we need you to go ahead and sharpen that, to kind of figure out and realize that there's some inner child work, so the nurturing that you need is gonna have to come from you. As in, baby, it'll be okay. I love you so much. You're so awesome, right? Give yourself hugs, right? We don't recognize or know how much power is in self-mothering, right? And self-nurturing. And I'm saying mothering because most of you guys are females, right? But I do kind of feel like there is a lot of self-nurturing that has to take place, right? Because I apologize, but it's almost like you're so out of alignment to an extent. And what I mean by that is what you want and what is intended for you is so mismatched, right? So we need you to go ahead and do the inner child work on you, build up those sensitivities and love, and also the realization of what it is that you want. And boom, you'll get it. Okay. So, Diani, that's your one. And guys, if I don't spend a whole lot of time on your questions, that's because I have a lot of people in the room and I'm going to try to get to everybody. Wow, you thought about this today? That's pretty awesome. I mean, I kind of feel like that inner child is so hungry for love and nurturing and comfort and compassion. And we're saying to you, you possess all of it right in your hands. So just kind of feed it to yourself and give it to yourself. And also, by the end of the day, I don't care what human is born to this planet, nobody's going to love you giving it to yourself. But then, what I also say to everybody else, as soon as you start creating the momentum, feeding you, feeding you, feeding you, feeding you, then the universe gets caught in that momentum and then it starts sending you stuff to feed you, to feed you, to feed you, to feed you, right? So you have to start the work first, by the way. All right, cool. Jasmine, did we get a question? Will everything be good when I return? Okay, that's your question. That's the question for Jasmine. Why are you so nervous? Angels are saying because she feel like she went over the edge. She went one too many. Um, I feel like your boss is going to HR, right? Not only that, but I feel like your boss has already gone to HR, right? Because she wants to know if what you're doing is legal, by the way, and if there's anything they can do to counter that. And to counter that means firing you. And I'm not holding any punches tonight. Mercury is in, we're in the shadow period. If I tell you something in a vague way, you're not going to get it. So certain things I'm going to have to gut punch you with. Okay. Um, Now angels are saying, I don't, it kind of feels like anxiety has set in, but we know that you knew that this was a possibility, or else you wouldn't ask that question. Not only that, but before you even asked that question, you already felt what we knew, which is what we said, which is what I'm getting. So I would say to you, Jasmine, kind of lay low when it comes to whatever it is that you're doing to get out of work, which I know, I'm just not saying it here. I would say just go ahead and lay low. If it's to the point where, yeah, you have to kind of use this as a tool to bear and put up with your job, then you probably need to look for another job. Angels are saying because this can only last for so long. Okay. So that's Jasmine. Tara has 3. CJ, I think you have 1. Diani, I owe you 1. She wanted to know messages from her ancestors. Ooh, who is that? Oh, wow. I've never experienced this. Diani, are you out there? I need you to um, comment so I can see you're out there, because this is a very specific message for you. I've never seen this before. It's like the more and more I do these live sessions, I'm learning more and more about the vastness of this universe. Now, Yanni, I have a very specific question to ask you. Do you feel connected to your body? Do you feel like you're not really who you are or who you're meant to be? I need that confirmation first before I deliver this message. I feel like you're separated and you're 2 separate people. Here's the craziness that I just experienced. Whoever it is that you're meant to be is here with me. And honey, she is Felicia Rashad. Okay. Y'all remember the back in the day, Felicia, she was pretty and so smart and so intelligent. And she spoke several languages. She was like the queen. If this was a tarot, I would be, it would be the Empress, right? This beautiful, loving, mothering figure who people are just drawn to. Anybody who speaks to her, they get a piece of her fruit. They're filled with her knowledge. They're filled with her love. And a lot of the times, Diani, here comes the not the punch, right? Not the gut punch, but here comes the warning, so to speak, but it's a soft warning. When you give to people, I hope you know that it's almost like giving literal pieces of yourself, right? That's why she's like, girl, punch me out. That's why a lot of the times you feel depleted, right? But here's what's unfortunate about the Empress, about the great mother. That's the part of being the great mother, right? Because you are the giver of life. Think about birth, right? In the first 3 months, that baby is robbing you of some of your best stuff, right? Taking your immune and from your brain and your lungs and all of those things within the first 3 months are being poured into that baby. So Diani, I know that sounds weird, crazy, and stupid, but you've not grown into her. It's almost like you're lingering around. God damn it. I just got it. It's almost, I love saying this to you. It's almost like you are acting like the child who is who is the child of this mother, this persona that I'm feeling, this energy that I'm feeling. It's almost like you're in the wrong position, boo boo. You're acting like the child, but honey, you are the mother. You are the mother. Okay. Why did it just stop like that? Oh my God. What stopped? Did I lose connection? Or are we talking about something else? What just stop like that? Oh, it was loading. I apologize. Well, you can always kind of go back and redo the message. So are we back connected again? Can you hear me? Is everything good? Okay, good. So I'm just going to repeat the last part of it because, like I said, you can always go back and rewind. But it's almost like this person that I'm picking up, this mother figure, this great mother, she is who you are as well. right? But for some reason, you're more so acting like the child instead of the mother. In other words, you're needy and are needing instead of just accepting that you are the giver and you are to give, right? Or you'll be giving. Okay. So it's almost like every now and then you're like, but I want, I'm hungry. I need my bottle. I need my blankie. I need this. And the mother inside of you has to come along and be like, baby, come here. Come here. Mama got something for you. That transitions you from the child to the mother. The mother, again, is who came through. So this is a persona of yourself. This is an energy pocket of yourself that's coming through to speak to you right now, which I think is so freaking awesome, right? It's coming to you right now that says, baby, what's wrong? Tell mama, I'm here. Come tell mama, sit on mama lap. Come talk to me. You don't talk to me no more. Okay. So Deani, I just need you to kind of, kind of grow. Okay, he can't hear me. Sometimes when he gets on his game, the connection, I have a challenge with the connection. Can you guys hear me? Are we okay now? Okay. I'm still here. I don't get it. I don't have any messages on mine that the connection is challenged. Let me pull myself off of my devices so I'm not eating up my connection. I got all this damn radio waves. I don't want to disconnect that because I'll disconnect my watch. Okay. So are you guys back? We're back. We're good. Everything's okay. Deani, did you hear all of that? Okay. Is there love in my future or am I wasting my time? I don't believe in wasting time. I don't believe in wasting. There's no such thing as wasting time because whether you do anything or not, you're going to evolve. Are you online? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. My signal was challenged, but I just disconnected from my devices. So you should be okay. All right. All right, guys. So anyway, okay, so we're back online. So, back to CJ. Is there love in my future or am I wasting my time? Okay, let's kind of channel in and zero in on that energy. You're tired. Really? I feel like you don't even know if you know what you want. I feel like you're worn out. Can you confirm if you can hear me, if the connection is there? That's for CJ. I don't like your energy, darling. I don't like your energy. And what I mean by that is you're like, oh, whatever comes my way, I'll just make it work. Now, I'm not necessarily saying you're saying that specifically, but I don't like the energy that basically says, oh, dear universe, please just send me the best garbage you have for me. That's the energy you're taking on, and I don't like it. Okay. So if you're not ready to date, if you're tired, you're worn out, you don't feel like dealing with these dudes or dealing with whomever anymore, honey, shut that shit down. Okay. Because the universe can be a goon. It'll send you a beautiful, whomever, Tyrese, Tyson Beckford, whomever is your dude. It'll send you that beautiful package and it'll be the best looking pile of shit you've ever seen in all your life. Okay. Because again, you guys have to remember, energy is attracting energy, honey. So if your ass is not in a position to be dating because your energy level is not there, or you feel like, you're depressed, you're tired, you're unhealed, you're whatever, turn that shit off. Okay. Because all that's going to happen is you're going to attract and bring in that energy again. Scared. Okay. Thanks for the confirmation. Then you don't need to be dating. You don't need to be dating. Because when you say scared, that sends a signal to us that says, okay, we got to clear. We got to clear that energy. We got to get rid of the scared. It's negative energy. We don't like it in you being. So we're going to try and get rid of it. And what are we going to do? We're going to bring and send you stuff to scare the shit out of you, right? Not because we want you to stay scared, but we want you to face your demons and unscare yourself. But what's unfortunate is that with your current mind state, it'll just make you more and more and more scared, which will make you less likely to heal and less likely to go out there and find and vibrate to what exactly it is that you need. Okay? So that's what I'm getting. Oh hell no, nobody wants a, a pretty pile of shit. I know that's right, Monique. Um, okay. It's me, Lee. I just sent the payment. My question is, what is something good coming my way, if anything? Honey, she done asked and answered the question. She's like, Alex, listen, heifer, I need a break. I need some goddamn good news because all this fucking bad news is just giving me stress and strife. And I'm freaking tired of it. And I just need a fucking win. Lee, honey, from me to you, I need you to just own that. Okay. If you are in a fuck this shit mode, I need you to just own that. Fuck it. I don't feel like it. Forget this one, forget that one, forget that. Just own it, right? Because ain't nothing good gonna come to you in that state of being. But once you own it, like, yo, I feel like shit. Not only do I feel like shit, I don't want to be fucking bothered with nobody. I need you to just own that, right? Because owning it releases it, right? And then when you release it, then the good stuff you're telling me to tell you that's coming in, ha ha ha, right, will actually come in. Okay. Angels are saying you're tired, you're weary. It's almost like you're an immigrant coming over into Ellis Island, right? You know how they have the thing on Statue of Liberty? Give us you're tired, you're weary, you're this one, you're that one. Come home to New York, come to the new land. And it's crazy because I kind of feel like the reason why angels are giving me this story, this analogy, to an extent, because I feel like you actually may be thinking about running away, right? You want to just escape. Okay. Can you please confirm? Angels are saying those waterworks may be coming soon. Did I receive your payment, Monique? Yeah, honey. Ask your question. Sorry, darling. I received your payment, Monique. My apologies. Yeah, I just said that the other day. Yeah, I just feel like running away. But honey, let me tell you and tell anybody else thinking about running away. The same time you packing up your shit to leave, so is your bullshit, right? Because it ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere without it, and it ain't going nowhere without you. Okay, unless you just own it, right, and release it. You have to own it. I feel like shit. It's really surrendering, believe it or not. It's really taking it to the altar, taking it to God. Like, God, I'm broke. I'm broken down. I give up. I surrender. I can't fight this fight alone. I need your help. I feel like I'm going to lose it. I don't have no more fight to give. You have to do that. There is a peace and a release in surrendering, right? And I promise you, almost literally the next day, the freaking sun of your life is going to shine again. Not only is that going to shine, but your ass may get a goddamn tan or get your punk ass sunburned because, again, you've released that layer, you've released that residue, and the sun just hits you all up in your grill. Okay? So that was for you, Lee. Who else? Who else got something to ask? Freestyle me, please. Okay, Monique. I did a reading on Pisces and I thought about you and it was so good, by the way. It's gonna release tonight at midnight. But it was so good because I kind of feel like you were I'm not gonna talk about the reading. Let's talk about what energy is present for you right now. All right, guys, what do we have for Monique? She's ready for something new. She's always ready for something new. Regenerative, yeah, maybe. She is kind of she's a creature of habit. She does need a stable and firm foundation. It's weird because she doesn't trust her foundation. Monique, you don't trust your foundation? What is that? It's almost like, oh, I love this. I love this because it's not I'm going to answer for you, by the way, which happens. It's almost like it's not that you don't trust your foundation because you're a creature of habit. You've just been living there for so long. For so long. It's like things in your life have been the same for so long, right? Now, it's weird because the same feels like the foundation, but it's not. It's just the same that's been there for so long that it feels like a foundation. We will say to you, darling, as members of this universe, there's no such thing as constant. Okay. So the fact that you have been living the same, whatever that means, right? I know about your job situation and how long you've been there, right? But you're tired of the sameness. You're like wanting, angels are saying she's breaking out of her skin. So that says to me that you're especially elevating spiritually. So it's almost like you're Superwoman coming out of that suit. It's like, get this thing off of me. I'm so sick of this. Right. And we're saying to you, cool. We're saying to you, yeah, do it. Take the monkey suit off. Take the same suit off and fly and leap and jump and do everything that you need to do. Angels are saying the problem is, here comes the kerplunk, right? The problem is your mentality hasn't upgraded. Your mentality is still in same mode, right? Which is part of the challenge for you because everything else is like, I gotta go, and the mind is like, go where? To bed? So we'll just say to you, start to train your mind to catch up with your spirit. Okay, so that was for my darling Monique. Where are you? And who we have next? Jem, beautiful. Need to get ready for class. Thank you. Jem, you have another one. Did I answer both of your questions? Okay, Lee, I see you'll be back. I hope I answered both of your questions, Jem. If not, I owe you one, darling. You can text me and ask a question, and I will go ahead and answer your question. Okay, anybody else who is paid who would like to ask a question? I think, Lee, you have one more, which she said she'll leave and come back. Deani, are we done? I think we are. I think you asked both. Tara, I have 3 from Tara. Monique, is that? I feel like you're imprisoned mentally, in all honesty. Does that sound like your situation? Tara, you still out there? Because I'm about to freestyle you, honey. Hey, Bernice, thank you for joining. Where is she? Okay. We'll just simply say to you, Monique, fly. Go ahead and fly, right? Because it may take you time to get your mind to catch up to your spirit, but once you're in flight, your mind has no choice, right? It has no choice but to sit back and enjoy the scenery and process the fact that, holy shit, we're flying, right? So go ahead and just fly. Just go ahead and allow your spirit to lead you. Your mind will catch up, and your spirit will kind of, quote unquote, force your mind to catch up. Then also at the same time, break your mind out of that same mode. Okay, Coco Muffin, thank you. Anytime you're ready. Guys, if you have made your payments, thank you for letting me know that you have made your payments, but I know and have worked with you guys, so, go ahead and just ask your questions. So Self-Love Rising, hi, I just paid for 2 questions. Okay, and she writes typing. Okay. Monique is like, you saying that made me take the deepest breath ever. I know, girl. Sometimes you gotta snatch it like. Self-Love Rising, thank you so much for the organization, darling. Is my soulmate going through a spiritual awakening? No, absolutely not. No. Not only that, but they're a lifetime behind. What I'm getting is that if you're in conversations with them, I almost even see any kind of awakening, especially if you guys are talking about the secret. it's almost like they're wanting to pique your interest, and maybe it's a way for them to connect to you. Angels are saying, well, she's seeing things and she's noticing things about them. It's not them, it's actually your spirit guides and your spirit entourage who is bringing your attention to these things, by the way. Does that make sense, Self Love Rising, Bernice? Does he plan on coming forward after? If so, his spiritual awakening may actually pull him away from you, by the way. Because again, the universe doesn't know pairing. The unit just knows energy attraction, right? Energy attraction. The universe is not gonna know. That's kind of why I don't subscribe to soulmates, divine this, twin that, because we come into each other's life to connect for a certain amount of time, and then we're gone. And then we're gone to go connect with someone else. Now, by the way, this connection may last 3, 4 lifetimes, or 3, 4 minutes, or 3, 4 years. Nobody knows what the time frames are but God. Okay. So that's the first thing about spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening doesn't mean that he wakes up one day and notices, I love her. She's my light. And at the end of the day, he could. But spiritual awakening doesn't guarantee that, is what I'm saying. I feel like this person absolutely wants to be with you. He's just confused and lost because he doesn't know what love is and what love consists of, right? When I say he doesn't know what love consists of, for some reason, especially when it comes to men, they have this distorted view of what love is, especially to us. Oh, you want me around you all the time and talking on the phone and hanging out with your girlfriends and going with you to the mall. That's a typical dude's version of what love is, which I feel like is this exact same dude's version of what love is. And he's pretty much saying, well, I don't know how to do that. I can't be that to you. I can almost even hear literally him saying those words to you. Okay. And the reason what that means, again, the translation of that is, I don't know how to be your best girlfriend. Okay. So, he girly. Oh no. Spiritual entourage. Thanks, Monique. Um, I know the whole thing about him not necessarily connecting with you breaks your physical heart, but it doesn't even matter from an energy standpoint because you can have a broken heart and still be connected to someone energetically. You know what I mean? You can have a broken heart and still be connected to someone energetically. That's why people stay in relationships too long. Some of those relationships actually turn out, they kind of flip over, but then again, some don't. Some are meant to come into each other's lives for a reason, season, lifetime. And by the way, y'all, they're all seasons. A reason is a season, a lifetime is a season, and of course, a season is a season. Okay, gifting CJ a freestyle. Oh, she is feeling low because her father didn't recognize her. FYI, she's a Scorpio like you. Oh, self-love. He has no clue. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, guys, thank you so much, Naj, for that. But guys don't know what love is because love, as we know it, is emotional. So it's almost like you trying to get, peacock to fly, right? Peacocks don't take flight, even though it's a bird, right? Oh, hey, Diani, thank you for coming back. I see your phone died. But peacocks don't fly. So it's almost like we're expecting them to be and to know and to know how to translate and communicate and perform out of this place of emotion. And they don't even have that place. 10 times out of 10, we have to help them develop it, right? Some do, right? Some do in small amounts, some have them in large amounts, and then some have them more than women, okay? But they don't know how to love. And then we get mad because we feel like they should know, but they don't know, right? And then instead of teaching them, we get mad at them, right? So self-love rising. He's speaking to you in his language he doesn't know. And you're wanting things from him that he doesn't know. It's like you're speaking Spanish, he's speaking German, and you're both like, I don't understand, right? So we're saying to you, Spiritually, yeah, you guys may be speaking the exact same language. It's just the physical part that you suck at. It is what it is. It happens all the time. And again, it's no mistake. That's exactly what the universe will do. They'll bring you the perfect person in your life, and, you know, it'll be a dog. Okay, so who else I have out there? Aw, that's so sweet, Naj. What's going on? CJ, what's going on? Talk to me, darling. Oh, you're going through an awakening, CJ. CJ, that's for you specifically. You're going through an awakening. The universe is forcing you to shed a whole bunch of stuff. That's why you feel so heavy. That's why you feel so challenged, because it's almost like you have a knapsack filled with freaking bricks on you, and you're like, I can't move, I can't get out, I can't this, and we're like, no, this is what's causing the limitations, not the bricks. By the way, they're feathers. Okay, so it's a matter of believing and thinking and feeling that you can. I think I can. I think I can. You tell yourself long enough, and the mind just picks up. She can. She can. She can. She can. She can. Right. But if you don't change your mind, here it comes. Your world can't change around you. So this is an exercise by the universe to you, CJ, to change your mind. What I'm also getting to is some shitty ass thoughts you're telling yourself. Okay, I will keep it funky right now. Like thoughts that you're telling yourself. Angels are saying, well, shit, she don't need nobody else to be down on her because she does a pretty good job herself. You know what I mean? That has to stop. You know what I mean? You're not a bank robber. Well, if you were in these days, you'd probably be a politician. Anyway, we're not going there. Okay. But it's almost like you're not a bad person. You're not a bad spirit. God doesn't make bad spirits. So why are you telling yourself these stories, making you seem like something that you're completely not? Okay. Tara, we talked about that. Didn't I read that in your last reading? But before I move on to Tara, I want to make sure I'm taking care of CJ. Okay? CJ, it starts in your mind, darling. It starts in your mind. Angels are saying I don't know if you're crying or weeping, but I definitely feel a release is coming in. And honey, I'm going to tell you something. If I pull on that goddamn cork, you better let it flow on out of you. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you want me to pull on it. You always want me to pull on it, right? Because if God pulls on it, you don't want that. Okay? You don't want that. Okay? Because he's going to pigeonhole you. He's going to just eat it. Eat it, take it, do it. You missed the first 3 tries. So now this is the 4th one. Oh, honey, you're going to get this lesson. So allow that stuff to release and come out of you. Yay, he stopped by. Tara, before you go, that came up in your reading before, is that your person did think, I swear it was in your reading. It could be tonight. Yes, he does think that you are entertaining someone else. CJ, you're welcome. We're not done, but you're welcome. Tara, and I'm just trying to get to Tara real quick before she jumps offline. Tara, you still out there? Okay, thank you. I love you, Bernice. I love your style because I can keep up with that. Thank you so much. Let me make sure that Tara is still out there. She's like my booze here, so I guess she might have jumped off. But okay, so CJ, I don't have anything brewing yet, if you will. Excuse me, I'm a little gassy. I have that brewing. Sorry, guys. So self-love rising paid for third. Should I reach out to my crush to meet up? Why wouldn't you? Ego, pride. She's afraid of being rejected. She's scared. He's so standoffish that, she feels like it's a challenge to get the simplest things out of him, to just get him to say yes. Self-love rising, can you confirm that? He wants to be with you. Every time I zero in on your energy, they're saying to me, he wants to be with you. He just doesn't know how to show you love. And I was just messing with my cards, and the Page of Cups came out, which basically means that he wants to give you love and show you love. What I'm also getting as well is if you guys stay away too long, they're automatically going to think by default, okay, Tara, thank you. And I'll answer your question. No, I don't know. If you want to text me for the last two, we can, because I don't want you to have to scroll, and I'm not going to timestamp. But self love. Thank you, Tara. So self love rising. As I was saying, um, what was I saying? I can't rewind. Every time I zero in on your energy, I get that he wants to be with you, but he just doesn't know how to show you the love. And it's almost like the love that he does show you, you block it, right? And it's not like you're blocking it because you're being a quote unquote bitch, but you're blocking it because you're expecting one thing and he's given something else. So you guys are kind of quote unquote bumping heads. It's kind of like lost in translation. You guys keep passing each other, speaking over each other. Not only that, but I also kind of feel like the more you try to explain and express, hey, love me this way, he's like, goobly gobbly goo. And you're like, that's not what I said. Right. And what's weird is that instead of a fight or breaking out, you guys may distance yourself. He doesn't contact me back often. And I remember your situation. Yeah. He's standoffish. You know what I mean? Here's something for you, Bernice. He feels like he's failing with you. He feels like, I don't even know if he's ever told you. I just don't feel like I'm the one for you, or maybe you're needing somebody different. If he ever has said that to you, it's because he doesn't feel like he's up to your standard emotionally. But it's not that he's not up to your standard. That's just how he feels about his lack of emotions, right? And his lack of loving you. Like he feels like he's failing. He feels like he doesn't know. It was almost like, yeah, if you needed a new car, boom, bam, I hit that target every time. Oh, but you want love. Right. I don't know what to do there. I'm stuck. So instead of responding, let me go buy a car. You know what I mean? It's almost like he sticks to what he knows. Yeah, he sticks to what he knows. Angels are saying you may be too because you're above him, but because again, that just shows how much he doesn't know. Okay. Anybody else in the room? Tori, did you pay for yours? Did I answer yours? Scroll. Cocoa Muffin. Where you at? Where you at? I thought I answered yours. Okay. No, I don't. Cocoa Muffin, if you have your question, please ask it. I'm happy to answer. Aquarius men are definitely standoffish. Honey, you ain't saying nothing but a word, because I've dealt with one and dealing with one, and that ain't even the half of it. Like, you gotta freaking stick your finger up their nose, in front of their nose to figure out if they still freaking breathing and are alive and vibrant in this, because they're so fucking stoic. Coco Muffin, do you have your question or do you want freestyle? Angels are saying she's trying to figure. You've been in your head a lot, Coco Muffin. When I say in your head a lot, I kind of feel like your Mercury retrograde is jacking up our lives. Yeah, in a big way. Because this Mercury retrograde, ironically, is, now I'm going to say something again that's a complete paradox, right? But it is, well, maybe not. It's like, what's the opposite of intelligence? Instead of saying emotionally intelligent, this Mercury retrograde is emotionally ignorant, right? And what I mean by that is it's emotionally deceiving, right? People are acting out or will act out emotionally. I don't know what planet Mercury is in right now, but it's almost like people will act out emotionally just to get your attention, just to get your love. And by the way, when I say act out, I'm not talking about doing stupid shit, tickling you because they want love or they need attention, or, I'm not saying doing something minor. I'm talking about fucking setting your house on fire because you didn't invite them over enough. Like the drama of what people are doing to get people's attention under this Mercury retrograde is ridiculous. Okay. So, for everybody who's in this room right now who hears me, I want you guys to know something. For those of you who are in relationships, okay, your person, this is like a collective read, okay, your person may reject you, break up with you. Well, I don't know if I want to be in this anymore. Or, you've been changing over the years. I don't even know how much longer we going to be together. You got to get your stuff right. They could talk to you guys about severing the relationship, right? Okay. I want you guys to ignore that shit like crazy. Okay. Because that ain't nobody but Mercury being deceiving. I wonder what Neptune is doing right now, right? Because Neptune is the planet of emotional deception. Okay. So for those of you guys who are in relationships, who have someone that's in your life, whether or not you guys are committed or not, and Coco Muffin, this goes for you as well. Right now, during this Mercury retrograde, your emotions or your person's emotions are destined to deceive you. Okay. So you're going to have to take what they say, what they do with a grain of salt, because they're going to be 2-year-olds throwing a tantrum, just wanting your attention. And what's unfortunate is that they're going to get it any way you give it, whether it's positive or whether it's negative. You give it, they're going to receive it. Okay. So don't let nobody trigger you, especially emotionally. And by the way, this Angels just said also kind of spills over into other partnerships, right? Best friend. It's almost like, sorry, let me finish. Best friend, mom, sister, cousin, boss, business partner, whomever. Those situations apply as well. Angels just said to me, which is freaking classic, that I want you guys to remember during this Mercury retrograde. Everybody's in their fucking feelings. Everybody's in their feelings about something. You could ask and hire somebody to help you paint, or you can hire somebody to paint your house. They're in their feelings. Like everybody's in their feelings. And of course, Mercury is the planet in retrograde of misunderstandings. Okay. I said this. I heard this. Okay. So be aware of that. Okay. Don't nobody call me and book a reading who just broke up with their boyfriend or girlfriend. Don't call me. Because again, I'm warning you guys now. Okay. So if y'all break up during this Mercury retrograde, number one, just know you're going to get back together. Right. It's like throwing a boomerang. You throw it, it's going to come back. Okay. So you are not allowed to call me if you break up and say, hey, is he coming back? Because I'm giving you the answer right now. The answer is yeah, he ain't going nowhere in the first place. Okay. So I'm going to circle back also to the Coco Muffin. That makes her happy. I get Angels say that makes her happy. You guys have to get comfortable with the notion that your guys are not going anywhere. I mean, at the end of the day, if they weren't interested, they would go somewhere. So the fact that they're lingering means yes, that they're lingering for a reason. 10 times out of 10, especially we as females think, oh, he just wants some sex. 10 times out of 10, you ain't wrong, right? 10 times out of 10, he's a man, right? Not your best friend. Go best friend, right? No, he's not her. So you damn right he gonna want some sex. And by the way, if you look like a ugga mugga, he ain't gonna want sex from you, okay? Because they don't put their stuff in everybody, okay? So if he's lingering around for sex, it's because number one, he's attracted to you, and that is the male language, sex. Hey, let's have sex, right? The second thing is, because they don't just put their things in everybody, it's not only just sex, as in, oh, you can go. Women are famous for saying this. Oh, you can go and get it from anybody else. And his dumbass will be up there, but I don't want it from anybody else. I want it from you. He's not lying. He's telling you the whole entire truth. Okay? Well, shit, that's the norm for me and Kareem. Yeah, break up to make up. Y'all need to get that song, by the way. This is going to be a bunch of BI. Girl, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. This Mercury retrograde, let me tell you something. We ain't even get in the shit, and it's already the shadow. First of all, First of all, ladies, this is just the shadow period. This is just a shadow period. The actual freaking retrograde is gonna have us in a chokehold. Like, did this mother just? Yeah, he did. He just looking for attention. Let me just do what Alex say and just mind my. You know what, babe? Ugh, I'm getting sleepy. I'm gonna go home tonight. I got the exterminator coming tomorrow. I'll hit you up when I get home and I'll call you tomorrow. Honey, gracefully exit left. Exit stage left, which is my right, maybe your left, right? Exit stage left. Okay. Y'all are gonna have to get ahead of this Mercury retrograde. If not, a bunch of y'all are gonna be calling me talking about, is he coming back? Is he coming back? And I will say to you, get off my phone. I will easily say to y'all, get off my phone. I done told you. I done told you he ain't going nowhere. Okay, what else? Who else? Who else has questions who I have not answered? I have 3, I think, for CJ. I think, okay, I was gonna circle back. CJ, do you have, hi Jasmine, welcome back. Thank you so much for rejoining. CJ, did you have any, what do I need to do to get myself out of this position? CJ, do you have any questions? I'll let you ask the questions instead of me asking them on your behalf. Okay. Oh, Jasmine, if you get a chance, I don't even know. I'm at 118, so maybe somewhere around a 1 hour mark. I talk about the Mercury retrograde and guys just breaking up with you because they're in their feelings. If anybody is with you and they're like, oh, I don't think this is going to work. I don't want to see you. I don't even know why we're still together, why we still talk. Just to let that shit go right over your head because everybody's in their feelings during this Mercury retrograde, okay? So just let it go right over. Okay, Monique. She said, I rebuke this in the name of Jesus. All right. Hey, look, let me hit the computer. Lay hands on the computer. Just clear this mess out of my energy ahead of time. Okay, look, let me know how that works. Mercury is in Scorpio for this retrograde. I just looked it up. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you so much, A. Marie, because Scorpio is the sign of transformations, right? Not only that, but Pluto, right, that's the Hades. That's the sign, that's the underworld, right? So this Mercury retrograde is dragging everybody down, right? Dragging everybody down, revealing the shit that's stuck on the bottom, the gunk that's on the bottom, right? And it's bringing it up, right? But it's bringing it up again to release and clear for those of us who want it released and clear. I discovered something about myself in dating today that I didn't realize that I was doing. And I promise y'all, I was like, oh, and it's just the funniest shit. But that's, again, we're in the shadow period. Okay. So, Cocoa Muffin, I'm going to have to rewind back. My Wi-Fi started acting up. So as you said, okay, right when I said your name. Yeah. Again, unfortunately, Mercury controls communication and communication devices and technology. So again, we're in for people who don't believe in Mercury retrograde, I don't know how they don't, right? Because it's like a toddler, it is like a grade A toddler, and it has us all, in its clutches, right? It's like a toddler just, kind of pulling you around. Toddler's like, come here, mommy, and you're like, baby, but just, and it's like you can't do anything because it has us in its clutches. So again, for people who don't believe in it, I'm like, dude, what planet are you living on? Okay. Next question, freestyle. Yes, ma'am. Jasmine, what's going on with marriage? They said marriage. She wants to get married. Have you been thinking about marriage, wedding planning? Are you going to be in somebody's wedding? I see you at some sort of event related to exchanging vows. She wants marriage. They keep saying. You're going to attract somebody who will marry you, and screw the shit out of you. I'm sorry. It's coming. It's coming up. They'll fucking dig you out. They'll dig a hole of goddamn China. I'm just saying. Angels are also saying too, it could be somebody who you're currently having sex with. It could be somebody who you're currently having sex with who either you want to marry or is going to want to marry you or is going to want to try to bond to you, or maybe again because Mercury is being deceptive leads you to believe that they want to marry you. So again, for you Jasmine specifically, watch out for deceivers who are trying to connect to you, um, first sexually and then emotionally. That emotional bond is marriage. Hi baby. Okay, so I'm going to finish up with Jasmine. Hey A Cleveland, I was going to call you today but then I did not. um but Jasmine, you're gonna have, for some reason, I see wedding and marriage around you. You know what I'm gonna tell you, and I so hope you follow this advice. Oh, Jasmine, I want you to. Okay, you got to listen up. Okay, Jasmine, please, I'm begging you to listen up. What I want you to do is go to a bridal store. And I want you to look out and just pick maybe 4 or 5 dresses that you would wear to your wedding, right? Because I feel like the universe is trying to tag you, right? I mean, you know what I mean? It's gonna sound stupid. It's gonna sound stupid. It's almost like the universe is trying to tag you, like, okay, she's getting married, she's getting married, she's getting married, right? The universe is trying to tag you. But in order for that to happen, you have to open yourself up to it. It's almost like you have to kind of quote unquote surrender to it. Maybe you've been thinking lately or getting down about not being married. I don't know if it's going to happen. Again, that's that Mercury bullshit, right? Um, yeah, I know you're not with anyone. That's not what I'm talking about. Remember, guys, symbolic. But I feel like the universe wants to open up that portion to you. It's almost like we want you to dream and believe in that again. Okay. So whether or not you pick out dresses, whether or not you just go by a store, and whether or not you just look in the store, purchasing bridal catalogs don't count. This has to be a physical one-to-one with the bridal store. And I do feel like there's some hidden information in there that's not being exposed to me. The hidden information could be something like you could bump into somebody, you could receive a revelation about somebody. It's almost like the angels are dropping a GPS pin on you. They're wanting you to be around and in these bridal stores, because I feel like there's going to be some sort of download or some sort of energetic connection. The energetic connection again could be meeting someone, or the download could be an adjustment to your energy that will then allow you to meet and vibrate on a level to meet somebody. I hope that makes sense. I really do. I really do. Hey, Cleveland, how you doing, boo boo? Are you all right? Are you better? Monique, are you gonna get married? Not for a long time. He wants to marry you, Monique. You keep cycling, right? Are you self-sabotaging, Monique? We can be honest. We're family here. You know, we got love. It's all love in here. And I know, I apologize. It's not my fault that the internet is doing what it's doing. This is Mercury. This Mercury. Mercury has us all in the throes. I cut all of my Wi-Fi off on my devices. So the only thing coming out is my laptop. No, never. No, never what? Sorry, I just checked out momentarily. Okay, you feel like he's so. I think, yeah, I kind of feel like, and I need to be clear about this, Monique, and I hope I'm not buffering in this moment, but I need to be clear about this. Um, he ain't going nowhere. You could get rid of him and he ain't going nowhere. He gonna be right at your front door. Talk about, what, you thought I wouldn't show up again? You thought I wouldn't be here? Angels are saying he's lost without you. He doesn't know how to live life without you. You've become such a staple in his life. He Him living without you is like walking around naked. Like it just doesn't, it's not comfortable. I don't give a shit who you are. I don't even care if you're a nudist. In certain circumstances, excuse me, it doesn't feel comfortable. So he feels like naked without you. You're a great comfort to him. I apologize, Naj. Let me go back. I don't see your question, Naj. I don't see it. I don't see it. You skipped over, Mama. I don't see it. The last thing is don't go anywhere, Siege. That's the last thing I saw from you, Naj. That's the last thing I have. So please ask your question again. Yeah, that man is in love with you. Monique. Is it? Can you just ask it again? Because I'm scrolling and, I don't want to waste time. I apologize. Oh, my brother visited me a few days ago. Does he have anything for me? Any other angel messages? Freestyle. Angels are saying to me, you and your brother had a long conversation. Can you confirm that? Y'all had a long conversation. Y'all didn't really talk about anything. When I say y'all didn't talk about anything, I don't mean what you talked about was insignificant. I just feel like y'all were just shooting a breeze, almost like he wasn't even passed on. He liked seeing you and he liked being with you. Um, Sorry, I'm scrolling. He liked seeing you and he liked being with you. He says that you are taking care of yourself very well. And believe it, this is crazy because I kind of feel like he's surprised by that. I don't know if this is because um, of maybe a state of being that you were in before, or he might have thought you were breaking down when he left. He loves you and he misses you. What I'm getting is that he couldn't wait to get back to. He's saying I couldn't wait to get back so I can tell everybody that he saw you. So this is for you, Naj. It was almost like he couldn't wait to get back to let everybody know, hey, I saw her and she looked so good and she was so happy to see me and the sun was shining and it was almost like he came back into what we know as life, as in he came back to Earth. And it was very pleasurable for him not only to be here again, but then also to see and connect with you too. So it was almost like a double blessing seeing you and kind of being back here. Yeah, he keeps saying he misses you. He wants you to know that he's free. That's for you, Naj. Do you know what he means by that? Let her know I'm free. I'm not held down. I'm not tied down anymore. Um, I'm free as a bird. Do you know what that is? Naj, that was for you. And I realized that again, the connection may be buffering, so I'll just pause. And again, guys, I apologize. This is not me, it's Mercury. So I'm sorry. He wants to be with you. What is the crying? Okay, I don't know where Naj is. I don't know if she lost connection. I'm waiting for her confirmation. Maybe she's typing. Okay, hang on, CJ. I see your other question. The answer is hell yeah, you're gonna get a job soon, CJ, by the way. And that fury that we just kind of set it in, I kind of feel like you need to get pissed off and you need to get upset about it and then harness that energy to get you the damn job that you want. It's almost like God Angel's universe wants you to put your damn foot down and it's like, look, bring me this damn job. They want that energy from you because passion again is gonna connect to your job. I do kind of feel like you may go through two jobs. Like the first one it may come immediately. It may seem good, but something inside of you is like, I don't know about this one. Or you get there and you're going and you're working, and on your second day, you're like, yeah, I'm not feeling this. Right. So you actually may have to go through a job to get a job. I hope that makes sense, CJ. And I'm waiting for Naj. I don't know if she lost connection. Oh, I'm waiting for Naj's confirmation. Okay, if anybody else has paid for a question, please go ahead and ask your question. I don't know what 802 is, Naj. A Cleveland, did y'all work out y'all stuff? Don't write me a book. Yes, nice. All right, Naj. Okay, so Naj, you're okay as you heard the stuff about your brother? Because I want to move on into your freestyle. Is that okay? I don't breathe enough like I need to. I need to breathe more, give oxygen to my lungs. Now, I'm just waiting for your freestyle. If anybody else has asked me a question or has paid for a question and has not asked their question, please go ahead and ask your questions. Um, I don't know if Lee is back. Diani, are you still out there? No, conversation was short, long hug. Yeah, he was happy to see you and he was happy to get back and talk about you. It really made him happy. Me either, Alex. I don't know what that is, Monique. All right, guys. Where are we? Is Diani on? Najda, oh, thank you. Thank you, Monique. Yeah, especially when I get on here, you'll see me talking and talking, and I'm using everything that I have to get the information out. So I do need to breathe more. But Naj, I owe you a freestyle. Mm. What is it that you want to know? Angels are saying that she may have a question about love. Naj, what is it that you're curious about for your freestyle? I'm trying to narrow the energy down. Angels, okay, listen to me. This is for everybody else in the room, not for Naj. Excuse me, it could be for Naj as well, but this is for everybody who's listening to me now, whose computer doesn't have them in a chokehold. Do you guys believe in magic? Can you comment just yes or no? And I just mean magic and things happening mysteriously out of nowhere. Do you believe in magic? A Marie, yes. Yeah, your brother was a great protector. Okay, Monique, yes, definitely. Anybody else in the room believe in magic other than A Marie and Monique? Do you guys believe in magic? Not hocus pocus, white glove, pull rabbit out of the hat. I think that was problem heavy. I don't understand that. Anybody else believe in magic? Come on, I know I got like a couple of people out in the room. I know I got more than A Marie and Naj and Monique answering. Y'all trying to get in my head? Like, why is she asking? Where is she going with this? Emoji. Magic and miracles. Yes. Yes. Can't tell one from the other, right? Is it magic or is it miracles? Is it the same or no? All right. For those who responded that they do believe in magic, then magic will come to you. Magic will come to you. Naj, the second question that I had for you was for your freestyle. What are you curious about? What is it that you're interested in us talking about with you? For those who answered yes, they believe in magic, magic will come to you. You're welcome. That was a free blessing. I feel like others were afraid to answer. Um, well, it is what it is. You're welcome. That was a free blessing. Bloop. What I'm seeing for both Monique and A. Marie is that you guys get to kind of quote unquote ride the wave of this Mercury retrograde. So the shit that's breaking everybody else down, you guys won't be affected by it. That is your blessing. Now, also at the same time, now that you're kind of riding high and floating by, ha ha ha, um, believe in it. Just continue to believe in it, and more will happen, which I love. I love, love, love being able to tell you guys that believe in magic and more will happen. That's awesome. Okay, Naj, he was a great protector. I'm sure that had to be heavy. I know he he is still looking out. Okay, my question to you, Naj, you asked for a freestyle reading. I'm wanting to know, yes, Monique, I want to know, Naj, for your freestyle reading, what question you may have or what subject are you interested in for this freestyle reading? We're definitely having problems. Can anyone else see me? Yeah, I can see you, Naj. I'm seeing your comments. I just don't get the answer to my question. Maybe there's a delay. Um, but for your freestyle, I'm trying to figure out what topic you want to discuss or want angels to discuss. Do you believe in magic? In the name of Jesus. Amen. Snap, crackle, pop, pop. Yes, ma'am. That's awesome, A. Marie. In caps. She's like, yes, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Moses. All right. I'm still waiting on Naj's response, but let's go ahead and open it up to any questions you guys may have. This is always my thank you to you all for joining me and hanging out with me for 2 hours every Thursday night. So any questions you all may have, you can go ahead and ask those now. As I'm waiting for Naj's last question. I sent her your question via text. Thank you, Monique. Monique is my moderator. She's awesome. Any questions you guys may have, or you know what? Let's go and let's be the teacher and pick on people. Ace of Swords. Truth and integrity. Truth and communication. I feel like one of you guys who's an air sign. Okay, I see your response. Yes, Naj. Truth and communication. Somebody is in desperate need of truth and clarity. I think I know who this is. A. Marie is just like, whoa. I kind of felt like, okay, but I feel like you're. Well, look at. Wait, hold on. She just asked a question. Let me see what her question is. Do you have any more additional messages for me about my career and love? You're wanting truth and clarity. It's almost like I'm trying to weave my way out of this bullshit. And I think I'm doing well, but it seems like I'm not getting anywhere. Oh, A. Marie, you know why? Can you confirm that? I kind of feel like you're not desperate as in crackhead desperate, right? Excuse me, but I feel like you're desperately trying to free yourself from this particular situation, but you're struggling. Okay, good. The reason why you're struggling, let me look into the camera. The reason why you're struggling is because you're not using your heart. You're not balanced. You keep using your mind. You need your heart to get yourself out of this situation. Now, you'll simply say to me, well, I'm afraid to use my heart, or I don't have anybody to activate my heart, or I don't know how to use my heart. I'll appreciate and accept that honesty, right? But that don't mean that you can't use it still. That don't mean you can't activate it. There are like 1,041,000 things in this world that you can use to activate and open up your heart. You have challenges with your heart and operating from that space, which is why you have challenges in other areas of your life. Not only that, but if I were you, there is a direct comparison between things that go on in work, things that go on in your love life, things that go on in social life, maybe in family life, that are directly related and connected to your deficient heart, right? Now, here comes your aha moment, right? Because what happens is you get excited, right? You get excited emotionally. Hey, I can use it, I can open it. And it's like, no. Well, same thing happens in your life. Something comes, then no. Okay. So teach your other energy by following the lead of your heart. Very simple. Bullshit, Alex, because if it were that simple, I'd be doing this shit already. Look, I'm being you. I'm playing you in this movie. Okay. If I could already do it, I would have already had it done. Well, we're just saying to you and just exposing the fact that you have challenges connecting to your heart, which is what we said in the beginning. You know what I mean? It's almost like you're that baby calf who's learning to walk for the first time and you sitting there crooked. And we're saying to you, babe, you've been crooked for like the last 6 years. When you going to straighten it out and then start galloping, right? You got to do it. You got to do it. Pull from that inner strength inside of you. If you have to fake it till you make it, freaking fake it, right? But you have to learn to, you have to help me out, Mercury. Okay, you have to learn to start doing things more from your heart than your head. Point blank, period. All right, moving on. Is there a serious relationship on the horizon? Well, yes, for you, Naj, because I feel like you're going to critique, and I'm not going to say that. Serious relationship on the horizon. I feel like any man that you meet going forward, any mate, any person that you meet going forward is going to be a potential for a very serious relationship. The problem that they will have is connecting to you. It's almost like, I'm serious, I know what I want, but I kind of feel like, to an extent where you're concerned, there's like this layer of uncertainty, mental energy. Ironically, I will not say self sabotage, which is good, right? But for you, Naj, it kind of feels like there's this abstract layer, right? It almost even feels like a defense, and I'm getting chills on that. It feels like a defense that they first need to pass, right? But okay, maybe it is self sabotage, right? Because it's almost like it's this cloud that they have to pass in order to get through and get to you. But the cloud is designed for no one to be able to pass it. So, again, I will say to you, maybe you need to walk through the cloud and make yourself known and make yourself more present. Maybe initiate the connection yourself, which I do feel like for you, Naj, could be a challenge, because I don't know if you're the type of person who will make the first move, who will seek out men, who will do this, as opposed to allowing them to do it for you. So I do kind of feel like, yes, absolutely. Almost everybody. I mean, you may get like freaking 3, 4 solid marriage proposals in your day, but I feel like that person is going to have to work their asses off through your mental layer to get to you. Let go of career issues. I'm just saying. What is that, Monique? Huge delay. Oh, okay. Yeah, there is. That's for Naj. Thank you for your insight. You are right. Thank you, Anna. Um, you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to do it. And what I'm getting for you is, it's not as scary as you think it is. Again, the things that you tell yourself. Remember, I said to you earlier where you may think you're in one place and in actuality, you're someplace else. That is a coping mechanism for you. It's almost like I think I'm doing it. I think I'm doing everything right. I think I'm following the steps. But we're like, baby, you're not even in the right building. You see what I mean? So your heart will let you know. Your heart is always that signal that says, you're lost, right? But because you're not disconnected with it, then you sit in a state of lostness way too long. Way too long. Not only do you sit in a state of lostness, but you didn't even know you're lost. Because to you, again, you feel like you're where you're supposed to be. Not only that, A. Marie, but if I were you, I would kind of maybe timestamp these messages, because I feel like you're going to have to listen to them over and over and over. Not because of a comprehension, not that, but because I feel like each time you listen to it, it's going to it's going to strike a different chord. Okay. Yeah, that was for A. Marie. That was for A. Marie. And I apologize again, guys. And damn Mercury. With what? Offend me with what? Oh, A. Marie, the answers that I gave you were for both love and career, by the way. It's almost like I'm going to say this, and I don't mean this how it sounds, so don't get all up in your feelings. Don't get all Mercury on me, okay? But it's almost like when you fix you, adjust here, everything else around you adjusts, okay? You know that. Okay, CJ is out there. Okay. Can you guys maybe hold off on the side conversations because that's interfering? Like when I'm reading and scrolling, y'all are talking to each other, so I'm like, scroll, scroll, scroll. You know what I mean? And I would also ask too for those of you out there who are psychic or whatever, please don't read to other people in the room. Um, hey Tara, welcome back, darling. I hope you had a good visit. That was quick. I'm just saying. Um, Thank you for coming back. We're at the part of the Tara. What do I owe you? 2 or 3? Okay, CJ. CJ's wanting my attention. She's wanting our attention. No, it's okay, Monique. You know I love you like a bag of crunchy cheese doodles. Yeah, I love crunchy cheese doodles, by the way. Um, CJ. CJ, what do you want to know? What's on your mind? I want to know how to get out of this rut. I answered your questions, Tara, but I don't think you were here, or I began to answer them and then you stepped away. So I think, Tara, you have 3. You have 3. So, Tara, if you want to ask your 3 questions, go for it. Okay. Um, A. Marie, no, you didn't. You are spot on about the issues with my career. There is a lot of drama going on that I'm having a hard time with. Sorry, Alex. I know, girl. You know, y'all know me. I don't do that. Um, you need a flush. You need to release. You're trying to hold on, and we're wanting you to let go. Again, that's if you were in your heart space, you would know that. You would just go ahead and cry it out and be done with it. But you all iron face trying to keep a stiff upper chin and be strong and me woman, right? And we're like, heifer, go find a pillow and cry your eyes out. Just do it, man. Just do it. Okay, will I get along with my new supervisor? She starts in November. Yeah, she ain't gonna know shit. She's gonna rely on you for everything, but I feel like she's sweet as pie. I know in our last reading, I don't think she was depicted as that, but I feel like maybe something has changed. But she don't know shit. I need to tell you that, Tara. She don't know shit about operations. Not only that, but she could be on the way to retirement, and they're just shuffling her around, and she wound up in your neck of the woods from a work standpoint, from a career standpoint. Monique, everything in divine order. Absolutely. This is another one. Yeah, well, okay, good. That makes sense because I was like, this didn't feel like the other one. The other one, I wanted to punch on her neck hole, right? But this one, she's sweet as pie. I want her to make me some pie because I feel like she makes pie real good. And she gonna love you. I don't know, Tara, if I know you have a great relationship with your mom, but this new boss feels very mothering. And I'm talking mothering as in, come over here and give me some sugar. Now, of course, she's not going to say that because that's inappropriate. But I feel like she has that energy about her. I want to work for her, by the way. Okay. So that's another one. Oh, my chair just went down. All right, guys, open it up. I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight. I don't know. But if you have any questions, ask your questions now. Tara, you have to. This is my way of saying thank you for you guys who hang out with me until the end. So if you have any questions, I'm answering all questions now, free of charge, until I cut it off. Do not send me a book. Y'all know I'm dyslexic, and yeah, so don't send me a book. Hey, Monique, are you out there? That red is hitting real good tonight. It's looking very red. Tara, my dude think I'm cheating on him. I know you need to go and watch your sign. I want to say is Libra. I want to say it was Libra. Maybe tonight. Hold on. I got my thing. I got my handy thing. Did I write down Libra here? I don't know what clear your head. Okay, that's something different. Yeah, yeah. Tara, ignore it. Remember, I said to you guys, I don't know if you were here. Remember, I said to you guys that your guys may come to you talk about, I don't know how long we're going to be together. They may break up with you like out of the blue. This is in line with that, Tara. So he thinks that you're cheating on him, and then he'll say something like, well, maybe we should quiet down, or maybe we should take a break. It's just Mercury. Just go with the flow. Don't get triggered by it. Don't let it bother you. Babe, I'm not cheating on you. I don't know what's going on with you. He just be talking shit. Right. I don't know what's going on with you. Are you feeling okay? Right. And just let it go over your head. Do not absorb that energy. I promise you guys, because again, I'm not accepting no readings where y'all are like, oh, is he coming back? And don't try to get around me because y'all know I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll find what, I'll, as soon as I look at my phone, my angels will be like, see, because I do have those angels. All right, let's see who else. Yay, Monique. Monique, you feel like stretching your psychic muscle? Because I'm looking for somebody who can read for me. I'm having challenges. Okay, I never asked this before. Do you have a message for my grandmother? She says, I miss you kindly. I feel like your grandmother was so sweet, and she was so... I wouldn't know. I'm getting conflicting information. Anna Marie, you're in my way. Get out of my way. I feel like you know what I want to say, or you're trying to see if you can see what I'm going to say. I don't know if that's you, or I don't know if that's somebody else, but somebody is in my damn way. So get out of my way so I can get to A. Marie's grandmother. Okay. Oh, I'm surprised. I'm surprised she called on me. Tell her I miss her. Y'all have the same... I kind of feel like y'all took the same path in life. Maybe you were both single for a long time. You were both career oriented. She's showing me that there are similarities. This is for A. Marie. She's showing me there are similarities between you and her. I feel like you guys walk the same path in life. They're also saying too, is that where you got your name from your grandmother? Because she's showing me a stamp of approval. Like you guys are very freaking similar. You almost may even think almost identical to each other. Okay? No, not me. And then she says, yes. I don't know what those responses are to A. Marie because, the information is already passed. But tell them you're just fine. She's fine. She's sweet. I think that she was very sweet. Oh, no, not me was getting in my way. I get it now. Okay. Tara says, yes, you're right. I'm here all night, sweets. Okay, Monique, thank you. Okay, I will not absorb it. Please don't. Please don't, honey. He gonna be convinced. He may show you messages that don't exist, Tara. You see, I saw when you put that up in there. And you always texting somebody late at night. You ain't even here late at night. What the hell are you talking about? Again, this is Mercurian energy, guys. Do not engage. She says, maybe, LOL. We can try if you want, Monique. Okay? That was you. And when I say, I don't know if it's you, A. Marie, or somebody else, I was like, okay, somebody's in my damn way. And I remember our conversation, Monique. Okay, Tara, I was told that I was the front runner for the position. I suppose I'm supposed to hear from them soon. Okay, what's your question? Oh, A. Marie, it's okay. I would say that. Oh, yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, I knew it wasn't you, it was Monique. Lord, I'm crying right now because we have the same name. Yes. She stamped you, right? Whose mom is she? Is she your mom's mom or your dad's mom? Because it's almost like you guys are the splitting image. Almost every time that they see you respond, you deal with you. It's almost like dealing with her, which is why this particular parent clings to you and loves on you the way that they do, because it's a twofold. They're loving their daughter and their mother at the same time, which is freaking beautiful. Which is freaking beautiful. Your mom's mom. That makes sense to me because your mom feels comfortable and comforted in your presence. You don't even know this, or you may not know this, but it's almost like when you go see your mom, she just automatically calms down. Literally, like she could have been on 100 before you walk through the door, and she just, as soon as you walk in, well, I hear from them. Mm-mm. Remember, Atara, we said, I can't do nothing about that if she has that in her. I mean, I don't see it around her. I don't see it, Tara. I don't see you hearing from them. Yeah, she does. She loves you so much. It's ironic because you'll never know. She'll never be able to express it either. What I'm also getting from your mom as well, A. Marie, is that she was a mommy's girl. Believe it or not, she was a mommy's girl. So when she lost her mom, the mother you know her to be is who the person she became when she lost her mom. But around her mom and in her mom's presence is very similar to how she is in your presence. I can almost see you stroking your mom's hair or kind of quote unquote petting her. And that's ironic because she used to receive that. I feel like you do things similar to your dad too, Tara. He misses you and he wants to call you. Well, call her. She won't answer me. She won't hear me. Then you're gonna have to go see her in her dreams. I wish I could be there with her. I'm not. That's above my pay grade. Tell her to call me. Tara, call your dad. He's like, tee. That was funny. Tara, call your dad. Like whatever that means to you, call your dad. You know what I mean? Um, you may have to rewind, A. Marie, on the Mercury part because it's gone. It's gone. You're gonna have to rewind it back. Whatever that means to you, Tara, and calling him. It could be calling his name, calling him and asking him to come see you. Okay. I'm still online. Hold on, let me type one in the room. Coco Muffin, you still out there, baby? Yeah, call him. Just say his name. I feel like he just wants you to say his name. Just call on him. Daddy, I miss you. Daddy, I love you. Come see me, Daddy. Just talk to him. You guys think again, and there has to be a physical ear. There does not have to be a physical ear. Spirit is everywhere all the time. It's see, it's touch, it's taste, it's smell, it's all of those things all the time at once. All right, guys, y'all got me for another 8 minutes, 7 minutes, and some odd seconds. What other questions do y'all have? For those of you who are asking or are curious about whether or not you'll find love, CJ, especially you, seriously, if you're still out there, I feel like you are always going to attract the love that lives inside of you. So if you are deficient, if you're deficient emotionally, look what came up, the 5 of Cups, the disappointment card. If you're emotionally deficient, then you're going to attract things and people who will keep you emotionally deficient. You have to fill your cup, right? You have to fill your cup and teach the universe how amazing of a job you do at filling your cup. So the universe will play follow the leader and fill your cup as well. Okay? And as part of filling that cup, it'll start to send you more and more people to fill it versus drain it. You know what I mean? Also, at the same time, I do feel like some of you guys are draining it on your own, right? With these people that you're loving and you're keeping in your lives, you're draining, you're depleting yourselves because your person is not loving you back the way that you think you need to be loved. And as a result of that, you're draining yourselves. It's not even your person. It's almost like you're draining yourselves and blaming it on your person. Oh, you're welcome. I just want to say thank you. I miss my grandmother every day. That helps me out a lot. You're so welcome, A. Marie. And by the way, that crying that you're doing is also cleansing and release that we talked about earlier. You're just using grandma to clear it out, but that's okay. That's what she came for. What angels have for me? My knee hurts. Oh my God. She's killing me. She, she didn't ask about a knee surgery this time. She said, oh, yeah, she did. She said she put it on hold. I'm sorry, Tara. They're talking about relieving the pressure through either sitting down or relieving some of the weight. It's not even, angels are saying to me, it's not your weight that's causing the knee pains per se. It's the pressure of your weight. So you could be thin as a stick figure, right? You could be thin. But if you walk hard and heavy on your knee, that impact, shock will tear your knee up. Okay. So, it's the way that you land on that knee that's destroying it. If I were you, I would buy a knee brace or something to support it instead of just kind of quote unquote living with it. You know what I mean? What angels are showing me is almost like you saying, ah, my knee hurts, ah, my knee hurts, ah, my knee hurts. And we're like, okay, sit down, take a rest, take a break. And you're like, I can't, my knee hurts. And we're like, you're the reason why your knee is hurting. Okay. A. Marie, I was not expecting my release this way. Yeah, you can't call it. That's God. You know what I mean? That's God. And um the end. All right, guys, it's 9:10. 5 minutes. 5 minute. Who else has a question? Come on, I know they're oh, how do I get a better relationship with my guardians? You got to clear that fear and clear that negative energy. I don't think you were on when I talked about my spiritual awakening. My spiritual awakening was basically, I had a dream. When I awoken, this is for CJ, by the way. When I awoken, that's not a word. When I woke up spiritually, that night, I had a dream. I was on the panel. I had Jesus on the right. I love telling this story. I had Jesus on the right and I had the devil on the left, right? First thing you have to reconcile is your fear. If you're a fearful person, you're not going to connect with nothing, nobody ever. Okay. Because negative energy will keep you at the ocean bottom. It's very dense. You can't breathe the beautiful air of life because you're at the ocean bottom. So in this dream where I'm on a panel and I'm talking a panel on a game show host with somebody with a mic talking to me, well, what do you think about this? And I turned my back to the devil, right? Crazy. I turned my back to the devil and I just started chopping it up with Jesus. So, like, where we going for lunch and this, that, or the other? And he was getting all of my attention and energy. I was not giving anything to fear. And that is how I reconciled my fear when I personally woke up. The more you give negativity attention, the more negativity will give you attention. Point blank, period. It's that simple. It is that freaking simple. But the more you move away from it, the more it is powerless. That's why when you guys start talking to me and complaining to me and blah 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 blah, if I'm on the clock, as in if you paid me for a reading, I'm gonna bring you back and say, okay, how do we solve this? Here's what you can do. I gotta bring you back because all that negativity, I don't do. I don't do. It gets to the point where I don't even fucking get mad. Okay? I'll get hurt, I'll get disappointed, I'll get triggered, I'll get pissed. I don't stay there long, right? Because again, as long as I give that negativity attention, negativity is going to give me attention. I don't do it. Okay? So, CJ, you have to reconcile what's hurting you, negativity, what you're afraid of, negativity. Okay. You're scared of, what you're doubtful of. Belief is the key to all of this, because what I believe in, all of my energy goes towards. And all of that energy is positive. Therefore, whatever I believe in manifests like that. Okay. If you are struggling and grappling with fear and negativity, again, it will struggle and grapple with you, and it'll keep you away from the positive things that you want. I hope that answers your question, CJ. Oh, thank you, Tara. You are so right. Yeah, that impact. You need a brace, babe. Stop it. Stop trying to, white knuckle it. Stop trying to act like, yo, I'm 22. No age judgment, but you're not 22, dude. And 22 means 22 years on that knee, right? If you're 52, right? It's 52 years on that knee. Okay. So you have to handle it and treat it better. You have to treat it with care, because not only are you 52, but so is your knee. You see what I'm saying? So handle it with a lot more care, Tara. Do you see Reiki as a viable source of income for me? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because as wildly popular as it is, there is a large part of the human race that still doesn't know about it enough for it to be in demand. Angels are saying now, if some hot celebrity talked about it, which they do, right? Like if Rihanna is like, "Hey, I'm getting my Reiki treatment," then you may see a burst, right? But Rihanna may pay $450 for a Reiki session. You may charge $100, but Rihanna, with her income class, $450 is nothing. You charging $100, especially in these economic times, right, is going to be a whole lot to the average Joe. So that's why I say no, Monique. When I sleep, sometimes I see different lights, like lightning bolts. What does that mean? Those are energy beings around you trying to get your attention. They're not trying to do anything to you. They're just trying to get your attention, to let you know that they're present so you can open up to them. What I'm also getting as well is some of your angelic team, your angelic entourage, as I think I mentioned earlier. That's their way of saying, "Hey, boo, we're coming to get you tonight," or "Hey, we here. We're coming to protect you when you go to sleep." When I say coming to get you, sorry guys, this is very technical, but it's very true. Coming to get you just means, hey, we're having dinner tonight and you're invited. And when you sleep and you dream, your spirit will go and join with them. And then when y'all are done, it'll come back. That's it. Don't freak out over coming to get you. Okay? Does that answer your questions? Did I miss anybody's questions? Because I'm out of here. I know there's a delay, so I'll hang on for a second. Did I miss anybody's questions? Okay, good. Tara. I love you all. You're the best. I appreciate you. And we're gonna make it through Mercury retrograde. Thanks, Monique. Good night, everybody. I love you. I love you. I love you. If you need me, I'm here. See me in 2 weeks. Where the hell you going, Tara? Where the hell you going now? I love it. I want to be you when I grow up. Are you going to New York? Are you having your knee surgery? Where you going? Where you going? Night. Bye, A. Marie. Love you. Get that heart space worked out after you finish your cleansing. And I'll be in touch. All right, Tara, well, we're gonna talk offline. Love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And again, if y'all don't see a notification go up by Thursday of next week, that means I'm taking